A great strength within the society is the range of approaches which we use to respond to social need. When we accompany a beneficiary through a new challenge, it's a great reassurance to know that there's every chance that this same obstacle has been overcome somewhere else in the society. Members are only too glad to share the steps and processes which they've applied in similar situations. That's the Vincentian way, not just generous and creative, but also safe, sustainable and inspiring to others. The Vincentian does not wait for the call of a beneficiary, but actively seeks and finds those in need. So here are just 3 stories from the many examples that we could share of those who sought, found and accompanied those in need.
When we spoke to Islington Council, they told us that they had 250 children in care, and that when they reach the age of 18, they become care leavers and they leave foster home or care homes and are put into their own accommodation. And at that point, they really need further support. They don't have family support. They get into quite a lot of difficulty in terms of budgeting, furnishing flats, juggling college and part-time jobs. And really they were lacking that family support that young people of that age would normally get. An example of someone we helped was Natasha. She was 22 when we met her, and she'd been diagnosed with a personality disorder. She was very chaotic, and she came to us because she needed help with her rent arrears, but actually she needed help in lots of other ways as well. We applied for grants to help with her rent arrears. We put her in touch with organisations who could help her in relation to budgeting and managing her debt, and we helped furnish her flat. We also at one point cleaned out her flat so that the chaos had been removed, and she's kept it clean and tidy ever since. She's somebody who's really wanted ongoing befriending and support, and she actually said to us, "You will keep help coming, won't you, once you've finished helping me?" And so we help her on an ongoing basis and really just offer that friendship that she's lacking.
One day I was visiting a lady in a care home, and she looked at me and she said, "I want to go to Mass." And I had a word with her next of kin and the care home staff. They said, no, it's not safe to take her out. I thought elderly people who are used to radio sets, if we could give them a little radio set that's simple to operate, basically an on-off button, but program in radio stations that give them Mass, then it might give them that sense of being connected to the church. So the people we've given radios to have come back very positive. There was one elderly beneficiary, his wife died in a care home while he was shielding at home. He couldn't be with her and he was really very sad. And we gave him that radio set, and he came back and he was full of praise. And now anytime I phone him for a befriending phone call, I have to watch the time. He might say, "Sorry, I'm just listening to Mass, can you call me back later?" Conferences could easily replicate this, and I would recommend it to any conference as something that brings real solace to beneficiaries who are isolated for so many hours of the day.
People come to us, we listen as we do with a cup of tea, and just try to really get to the deeper understandings of how and why people are in such need. We've got people that are homeless, we've got people that really need support financially with utilities and so forth. People that have fallen out of the system. We've tried to develop this centre here in Southend to really help give people a place to come and be welcomed back into our community. And those homeless people as well, we go from temporary accommodation, trying to get into permanent accommodation and helping them to fill up, to have that fresh start. These people don't have enough support around them, like family and friends. So we seem to have identified lots of people who don't have that foundation around them, where we become that foundation for them.
SVP conferences do a vast range of activities and works of charity, By studying these 3 examples, we hope that you can gain a small window of insight into a process which is almost always two-way. Beneficiaries are encountered with love and invited to join a community of care, enriching the whole mission of the SVP.